I don't know why. I don't know why, but this is what I do. This is what I enjoy now. Making videos. Making videos of me doing simple shit. Acting foolish. But it's a good way of taking notes of how I did something because I forget stuff. I forget stuff quick. So it's my little template. I'm concerned that the gear spikes are too steep because, like, in this, they're very. In this thing, they're very. And I understand the reason now. Now I understand the reason. Like I said, it takes me weeks to figure this shit out. But I'm thinking if I shape my hook just right, I can get it, and I don't want only 16. I mean, this is just my toy model, you know, which was only supposed to take me like a day or two, and it's already taken me, I don't know, week and a half, couple weeks, probably about that much more, before I'm at the first phase of not even what I really wanted to do, because it's a two-part thing. But it's a toy model. So yeah, I didn't want just 16 because it's going to be hooked with a pendulum. So then you're really just like 8 little movements, and as the pendulum slows, I just figured I could get just that little bit much more with 32 spokes instead of 16 from the even though I'm sure once I swing the pendulum, I'll be lucky if I get like three movements from it. But if it does that, I'll be happy. This does not make sense yet to an onlooker, except for people smarter than me. So maybe it makes sense to everybody in the world. I can laugh at it when I'm at home alone after the day has done what the day does. This is my Virginia Woolf room of my own. Most of the time. And when it is, I can be the better part of me that I like better. Though it usually requires some lubrication. Today I finally realized that it's Guinness Stout, not Extra Stout, that I like. And I never even realized that there were that there was Stout and Extra Stout. Then I read it and I was like, huh? So I had a Stout last time, and I always thought it was just had to do with my body chemistry, and it does. It depends on, I don't know what it depends on in body chemistry, but like whatever else I'm eating, whatever else is going on in my life, whatever, it's like sometimes it tastes good, sometimes it tastes bad. Sometimes it tastes real good, sometimes it tastes real bad. Sometimes it tastes sweet, sometimes it tastes bitter. A lot of that has to do with the Stout and Extra Stout, but it's a big spectrum, you know. But today, it tastes as good as it's ever tasted. It tastes the sweetest it's ever tasted, which is weird. Maybe it has to do, I used to, several years back, I liked the combination of Anjou pears. This was back when I first got into Dr. Sebi, which I've strayed from drastically. But Anjou pears, walnuts, Kalamata olives, and medjool dates. When I went to buy the medjool dates, they only had the other type of dates, and Dr. Sebi didn't say them type of dates, so I don't buy them when I'm trying to do it. But he did say raisins are cool, so bought me some organic raisins. So organic raisins, Anjou pears, Kalamata olives, which you can also get oil cured. I got the salt brine ones. And walnuts. That combination of flavors in my mouth is delicious. The problem I have though is now that I don't know what it is, but when I eat nuts, it takes me a while to digest them. So, but like part of me feels quite a bit better. And that might not be the right combination of a way to eat food. I'm sure Vedic would be like, nope, fucked up. Compared to how bad I usually fuck up, it's an improvement. But anyway, yeah, because I want this gear. I want this little gear. It's gotta fit. It's gotta fit in here just right. It's gotta fit. It's gotta fit in here just right, and it can't be bigger than that little inner circle, because I gotta put another little spoke through this inner circle so I can get my little thing out on this side. It's gotta be thin so the two can fit in here. Whoops. So the two can fit in here. Boink. It's only interesting if I ever actually do what this model proposes to do, or if I do something else interesting. It's fucked up, man. Everything I do isn't really interesting. I recognize everything I do that I make videos of. Not everything. I have found a couple cool things, like my 8-inch or 16-inch wavelength, or Grace Lightfoot wavelength to the same wavelength time, or the same number times √3 measure chord. That's pretty cool. Actually, okay, yeah, and then some of my interference pattern shit's pretty cool and good, stands on its own. No one would ever find it or understand it unless I could do something that's awesome that people understand. And it's not that I want to do something awesome, it's just like I see this thing in my mind. If I can't get it out, then everything's fucked. And if I can, then all this shit matters. But it matters because then it would get out there, and then to people who took the time to look at it, it might make sense, and to people who are nuts like me, something just might stick, which is the way I learn. And that's the only way I know how to give, because the rest of me is, though, if I didn't do what I did for a job, and I just had money, I'd volunteer time, I'd do different things, but simple, it would have to be simple shit. Picking vegetables. I could stock shelves. I could do that. But, well, two things. I'd have a hard time sticking to a clock. And I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, the rules, all the rules, and anyway. Hope you're having a good day.